Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Christina, and in today's video, I am so excited to share with you my 4th grade curriculum picks for the 2024-2025 school year. Now, if you've been around here, you know that we follow much more of an unschooling style, meaning that we use curriculum in the way that it suits us, not necessarily us following specifically the way a curriculum is laid out, but we are very relaxed and we are year-round homeschoolers, so that allows us to take something that may be intended for 4 or 5 days a week for the standard school year and do it a few times a week or 2 times a week or 3 times a week and not worry about getting behind or anything like that. In regard to getting behind, something that you will notice is that I did not select 4th grade level curriculum for my 4th grader. And the reason is because of the fact that we use a variety of different learning resources and learning experiences, we are not holding tightly to curriculum as far as like scheduling and grade level. So we also don't wait to a certain grade level to learn a certain thing or to start a certain curriculum. So if they finish something in the middle of the school year, we start the next thing whenever that is. And so while my daughter is finishing up the current level that she is on, which is actually level 2 of math and language arts from the good and the beautiful, she has also had a diverse and rich year of learning in so many different ways. We've done tons of unit studies, we've gone on tons of field trips, and just learned in so many different ways. And she continues to go through her curriculums a few times a week, sometimes twice a week, and she's still learning. And so for me, she's not behind if she's continuing to learn, because guess what? She's learning other things that are not at the specific grade level that she's supposed to be at, that are well beyond those years, or maybe even some things that she would not be learning in a typical school environment anyway. So I do not view it as behind. So I just wanted to preface with that. So for her, I am going to share with you just her main core curriculums because of the fact that we will be doing a variety of unit studies and reading a variety of books together. And there are some things that she will select for her own learning. And we do follow more of an unschooling and travel schooling style in our homeschool. But that being said, I did select a math and a language arts curriculum for her, and that's what I want to share with you today. So for her math, we are going with Simply Good and Beautiful Math 3, and we have been using the Good and the Beautiful Math for so far 2 out of my 5 children. So my oldest has aged out of their math, so it is not available to him. He is going to be a senior next year, which is crazy to me. My 13-year-old, he just turned 13. He is still using the Good and the Beautiful, and I'm hoping that they will keep up with him in terms of coming out with the older math units, but I will keep you posted as I find out about that. My youngest 2, I do have the kindergarten math for them, and I can't wait to use it, but we haven't started it yet. We're currently working through the preschool curriculum, which combines math and language arts. So we are, like I said, finishing up math level 2 with my 8-year-old, and she will, whenever she is done with that, be moving on to math level 3. Things I love about math from the Good and the Beautiful. I love the beautiful, colorful, engaging lessons in the course book. I love that it is collaborative. In levels K through 3, they are parent-led lessons. So it tells you exactly what to read to your child. It gives them review and lesson practice, and also the independent practice, which I think is really important. So you start the lesson with them, and I love that time together. I really enjoy that. So that's another reason that I'm happy that she's not necessarily at the level 4 yet, because levels 4 through 7, they have video lessons, which I feel like is great for those older grades. So for my 13-year-old, he has loved that because he is pretty much independent with his math, and he really likes that, and it works out really well. I oversee things, I check in with him, but he can really just kind of take it and go on his own with it. For my daughter, I'm really excited that we have another year of parent-led lessons because I really treasure that time with her. I also really love their math boxes. So I'm gonna give you a peek at this. I have not even opened this yet. I love that it comes with the manipulatives that you need for the different lessons and games. That's another thing that I really like about the math, is that there's a lot of games and just fun ways for them to practice the concepts. So everything that you need for those are going to be right in the math box. So she just needs the course book and the math box, and she is all set for math whenever she finishes up her current curriculum. For language arts, we also went with the Good and the Beautiful Level 3. So this is the Level 3 course book. Many of the same reasons that I love the math. Beautiful, colorful, engaging lessons. And I love that there's no prep time. So that is one thing that is huge to me about the Good and the Beautiful. Now, there are many curriculums that are zero prep or little prep, but I don't love them. So that's not the only reason I love the Good and the Beautiful, but that is one of the things that I love about the Good and the Beautiful, is that you can literally open and go. So you open up to the next lesson and you just follow the instructions. It tells you what to say to your child. Of course, you have the freedom to change it or say it in a different way or explain it in a different way that best suits your child. However, you don't have to do that because it is all laid out for you. So I love their phonics program. I love that phonics, writing, reading, grammar, and punctuation, spelling, literature, geography, and art are all included in their language arts curriculum. So you do not need to have a different curriculum for every single subject area. And I think this is really important, specifically for people who are just starting out homeschooling, to understand that you don't have to do that. So I love that I can get her the math and language arts, and we are covering a wide range of subjects. And then we will add in a few of their science unit studies throughout the year and a couple other unit studies that we want to do in books. But as far as like her core curriculum, I just need the math and the language arts from the Good and the Beautiful, which is beautiful. So along with the course book for level 3, you also have the spelling practice book. So it looks like this. So this is correlated with the curriculum. So it is not a separate thing. It is correlated, but it is just in a separate book. And then there are 4 beautiful original books from the Good and the Beautiful that go along with the curriculum as well. So you have Timothy of the 10th Floor. I love the Good and the Beautiful's books so much. And I love that these readers are a shared read between you and your child. So it'll say student, and then they'll have their portion to read. And then it will say parent/teacher, and you'll have your portion to read, and then they have a beautiful illustration to look at. So Timothy and the 10th Floor, The Journey of 5, Heather and the Highland Pony, and The Kingdom of Kind. And so I love that all of their books have high moral value, align with our beliefs, and we do not have to worry about there being content in there that I am not comfortable with exposing my children to. So that is math and language arts for my upcoming 4th grader. I again went with level 3. Could I skip ahead and do level 4 and she'd probably be just fine? Sure, but why do that? I don't feel the need to like prove that she's not behind. We are just going at our own pace and learning the things, and as long as she is making progress, I am happy. Another thing I really love and appreciate about the Good and the Beautiful and their curriculum is that you can actually get their K through 7 math and language arts curriculums for free. So you can purchase the physical copies right on their website at the link in the description box below, but you can also at that same link download their PDF versions of their curriculums for free for levels K through 7 for both math and language arts. This is great if you don't want to have to purchase the physical copies, if it is not in your budget, or if you just prefer to print it on your own or print as you go. It's also a really great way to try it out before buying, so you could print any number of lessons and try them out with your child before deciding if it's a good fit or not, and you go ahead and purchase it. So you're not wasting your money or taking a risk on something that you might not love. And then also, it's a really great way to figure out what level your child is at. So maybe you don't know which level to purchase because you weren't previously using the Good and the Beautiful. Either you're just starting out homeschooling or you were using a different curriculum and so you don't know which level to try. That's where those digital downloads that are completely free are such a blessing, because you can print out the level you think that they are, and then if it's too easy, you could try the next level, and if it's too hard, you could try the level below, and then go about purchasing the right level for your child. So let me know down in the comments below if you have an upcoming 4th grader, or if you have a 3rd grader that might be at this current level that could benefit from Math and Language Arts Level 3 from The Good and the Beautiful. Let me know if you've done these levels before. The language arts and math are fairly new. They were revised and they are wonderful. So I highly recommend these. I will keep you posted on family unit studies and other books that we'll be reading as the school year approaches, but that is the main curriculum that I have chosen for my upcoming 4th grader. If you are interested in checking these out from The Good and the Beautiful, they are linked down in the description box below. And I will be sharing very soon curriculum picks for my upcoming 8th grader. I hope to see you soon in one of my next videos. And until next time, stay rooted.